I've got it up on my laptop, so I'll let you know when the graphics come up. Oh yeah, beauty. Welcome to another round of Wheel to Wheel. Today we are at round. We're looking at round 8, and we are racing at Trial Mountain. Joining me today in the comms box, we've got the ever talented Viper's Fang. Welcome, Viper.
Howdy, howdy. Thank you very much. Great to be back in commentary this week, and I apologise in advance for my hiccups.
And we also have my good friend Aladad, and also teammate. Welcome, Aladad.
Thanks, Sugar. Yep, another week with these little messes.
Yeah.
Entertaining, but I'm sure this car hates me.
Yeah, fair enough. And we actually also have another little guest with us, coming from in car. We have DJ Swinger. Welcome, DJ, Mr. Swinger.
No, we've got Elmo in here instead.
Beauty. Okay, there you go. We've got Elmo. Sorry, not DJ Swinger. We got Elmo. So this will be interesting. I'll be interested to hear how Elmo sounds once he gets hit up the rear by Troy or Tombo. Tombo with his Viagra.
On the track.
Yeah. So okay, so today, look, if we just look at our track, hang on, let me see if I can figure out how to do this. No, that's not the button. Where's our track?
Today,
it is.
Junior.
Yeah, no, it's coming. It's coming. Tonight's track. Here it is. Okay, so and we'll just. Oh, look at that. There it is. And there's a shit ton of corners on this track, I would have to say. We've got. I know we do like. I would say corner 1, 2, and 3. I quite enjoyed, but after that they were just too hard. I was really struggling. So I don't know if you guys can see them now. How are you? How did you guys? How did you go with this track?
I mean, you set yourself up well for corner 1. 2 and 3 is pretty straightforward. You don't really have too many issues with those ones. But I mean, for me, turn 4 was always the problem child, as well as turn 5 and 9. And 13, 14, 15. But no, it is a very tricky course. You hit the corners correctly, like Viper can, and you can get some really good time out of this track.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, that was the thing, I guess, and the key is if you can get turn 8 right, then you set yourself up for the back straight. If you get turn 15 right, then you set yourself up for, and that was where I think, it's where the good guys, that's where they outpaced us, eh? It did.
If you come on board, as I drive around here, Viper will be able to see where the pits are for fuel.
No, that's alright. I just run out, mate. Don't worry about pit stops. Just drive till it's empty.
That's good. All right, so if I bring up the leaderboard now, we've currently got on the Mazda leaderboard, we currently have Apex sitting in, this is the Mazda one, yeah, top 16. Got Apex at the top there with 13 points. Then we've got Swinger in second. Now Swinger, of course, he claims that he's a Div 2 racer, but I mean, I don't know. It's here in black and white. You're up there in number 2,
this
mate.
This race will quite clearly show you my times that belong in Div 2.
Right. So, but I mean, we've got a good gap there between Zoo and MCDC. I mean, a small gap. And even Brutal's pretty close behind Zoo with only 7 points behind. There's a bit of a 93-point gap between Brutal and Troy. So, and then the numbers kind of do drop off pretty quickly. But I'd say it's definitely. What do you reckon? You reckon you can gain another? What's that? 90? No, 100 and. It's like about 190 odd points on Humper there, Swinger.
No.
You never know what can happen, mate. Right? In racing,
That's right.
Very true. I can
See
make
what
this
happened
car
before.
nice and fat in the reverse grid second race.
Something might
Accidentally
happen, you
slide
know.
out of control on a corner or brake check someone. Who knows?
Apex might get bumped wide somewhere and end up in Narnia.
There's a lot of nice rocks that people could visit.
I think, judging by the practice times, it looks like Zuzu might be the man to beat tonight.
Oh, really?
100%.
Doing some good times.
He's just cracked out a 2:05.8.
Oh, yes, too. Oh, well done. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fastest lap. That's pretty.
I can't
That's
even
pretty
get
good.
within 2 seconds of that.
Nah. Yeah. I think best
So
I did
then
was an
you've got
08.
A
Only
whole
once.
bunch of guys in the 7s and 6s. But
Oh, yeah. Well, I've got
Yeah,
I've got the combined leaderboard up on the screen, and those gaps look a little bit bigger. Yeah, you're about 470 points off Humper there, Swinger. But of course, you're still in second. So, what about your chances? What do you think?
Same as the previous answer.
400 points between Swinger and Troy, 200 points between Farisi and Troy. So, well, it's pretty close between Baker and Neil. They're it's only 23 points in it.
Farisi not in this week.
I think he's supposed to be. Hang on, let me bring up the races for today. We've got tonight's races. Who we got racing? So no Farisi, is he not in the how many people you got? You got 10 in there so far. Should have 11. So, and if we have a look for our viewers, we actually have a couple of guests who have popped in. Mountain Goat has jumped in. He decided he's on a bit of a break from his other little league, so he's going to come in and club some seals. I think was his plan. Maybe just the bottom seals. And then also CCH 199. What's his name? Is he Corbin? Is that what everybody calls him?
Corbin.
Yeah, Corbin. He's jumped in as well. He's going to have a bit of a race.
He's been doing some fast laps too. I saw him doing a 2:05 in practice.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, there's a couple of fast guys in there.
Oh. Yeah.
So with these faster guys potentially could take some of the top points, our leaderboard could effectively change again.
Yeah.
You always have to take a bit of. Apex is very notorious for sandbagging in practice, so I wouldn't be surprised to see him come and drop a low 2:05 in qualifying. He doesn't like to show his hand too early,
Right.
so we'll just have to wait and see what happens when qualifying gets underway, which I think it is just about to. I think we're right on time.
Just about to
And,
happen.
I think we should kick these guys off.
Haven't even had a solid lap yet.
Well, that's because you were mucking around with your Lego earlier.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yes, 2 races tonight with one being the qualifying and then reverse order. So you might get your chance to get in the front in the second race, Swinger.
Very well could be leading on the first corner. And then it'll mysteriously get red flag, the race, I believe, won't it? Oh, I'm not
Yeah,
hosting.
they've declared the race after one corner.
I think only the commentators can declare a red flag, and I don't think it's going to happen tonight.
No, that's
Oh, see, if I was hosting, I could have had internet failure.
Alright, so they're going to kick off shortly.
They're waiting for us to call it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, let's call it.
Someone call it.
Put it in.
Let's get this
Put it
pain
in
and
now.
suffering over with.
Ready to rip.
Yeah, ready to run.
No, let's rest in peace, mate.
That's what
Ready
we're
to
talking
kill.
about. Your championship hopes. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
there,
that's
Swinger.
it.
Ollie. This one is going to be fast and furious because it's
Fucking get out in
It's
front of
tight.
people. I could slow everyone down.
it's tight to get your lap done. You can't muck around too much.
I feel sorry for whoever's behind me.
As always.
Oh, it's Tumbo.
I think we'll just wait for them to go through the first sector, and then we should be able to run through the drivers once they've all sorted themselves out.
No.
Oh,
These tyres are so slippery on the first lap.
yep.
Who's up the front there? Is that
Right.
Brutal up the front?
Running up the front is Brutal 1982 in that BB liveried Mazda, followed by Mountain Goat in the silver Pokemon liveried something. We have Apex Humper in the Scania liveried Mazda. We've got Zuzu in the Repsol Honda Mazda, followed by Swinger in the DJ Swinger liveried DJ Swinger Mazda. Tombo in the every car I've ever driven livery. It had literally got a slice of every liveried car he's ever had in wheel to wheel on that livery. So that'll be fun. We have NJS followed there in the super cheap wheel to wheel Mazda. Baker Boy in the Mad Dog Racing Mazda. Troy in the what's that? Juice polishers?
Yeah.
Juice polishers. Okay.
Yeah.
Juice polishers. Comment in the chat if you know what juice polishers are, because I don't. And in the Tiger striped livery, we've got Corbin in there in 199. Keep an eye on him. He has been going very fast in practice.
So I'll stay on board with him and we'll have a look and we'll just watch him do a lap, yeah? Watch him do that hot lap.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can talk through a hot lap.
Yep. You can. I'm not the best at that.
Well,
So we come across the line here, and this first corner here is just a gentle lift, some little brake application maybe, switching it to fourth, and then it's flat all the way through this section. Just keep it jammed. If you get the line right, Corbin's kind of missed the apex there. It's down to third, keep it tight, accelerate as early as you can, run out wide there. This is a brake down to second, turn in on the edge of that ripple. Got to watch out for the curve on the exit, third corner here. And then this is a really important corner, light brake, tuck it in as tight as you can, get on the gas as early as you possibly can, try not to hit the wall on exit. And then it's a long back straight in the tunnel. You want to hold fourth until you get to the top of the hill. Once it's crested the hill, touch into fifth, and then you're going to come down to the big banked corner here. This is a third gear corner. You want to brake around about the street sign here, the yellow diamond, down into third, and then on the gas as soon as you can, right out wide to the ripple, back across, quick up to fourth. This is a tricky corner, got to brake in a straight line over the crest, down into second, get it turned in, up into third, try not to hit the wall, Corbin, down into third for this little left-hander, run out wide, and then you've got the chicane to come, brake at the moss on the wall, down to second, turn it in nice and tight, run it out wide, get a good exit onto the straight. That's a lap around Trial Mountain.
some good times coming in. Goats has crossed the line with a 206, and Tombo wasn't too far behind him. So
Yeah, the guys have really had a bit of strife there in that lap. The times are not quite as fast as I was hoping for, but you know, Mountain Goat on his return to wheel has just stuck it on pole position for D1.
Wow.
So no surprises there. He is a extremely good driver and a very good racer. So just as we play smash up derbies while we're waiting for the race to start. 9 laps coming up from Trial Mountain.
I don't know. I'm really excited about this. It's looking really good.
Yeah, I apologise. I've had hiccups all afternoon. I apologise. I've tried to get rid of them. I've tried everything I know, and I can't. I think my wife's going to divorce me if I don't get rid of
Borrow
them soon.
some of Sugar's stuff. That'll get rid of it.
But yeah, some interesting times there from the guys. I think the cold tyres has caught some people out there, but Goat's shown his class with the 206.7. Tombo with the 206.8. Corbin and Zoo followed close behind. Brutal with the 207.1. Baker with the 207.2. Apex down in 7th. The two championship protagonists are beside each other on the grid.
Oh, I better push him off the track on the first corner.
This could get interesting. Troy back there in 9th and Neil bringing up the 10th position there.
Hopefully no one has any issues like Hammy did on that corner with the wheel.
Yeah, Hammy had horrible luck in the Div 2 race. He had a lot of connections.
Same corner, coming out of that tunnel onto the straight.
Disconnections of his wheel. Yeah, it was very disappointing for him. He showed some good pace.
So where are we starting? Who do we want to go on board with?
either Brutal or Baker, somewhere in the middle.
I'm going to show you how not to have good pace.
Well, someone's getting horny. I forgot to use my horn. Oh, the last time.
The horns. Oh, no.
I remember doing the practice today. I had a bit of a
Building
problem.
off. Yeah, he's got a good start. I have to look at that.
Humper got a flyer.
Oh yeah, Humper's
Tombo
away.
looking.
Humper's trying to get
Humper
past Brutal.
making his way through.
First corner.
Oh, it's tight through here. Everyone gets through unscathed. Tombo's running a little narrow there, but he makes it into second place. Corbin following there close behind. Nice little slide through the
Your
apex
racing
there.
buddy's gone somewhere. What happened to Baker?
We've got Corbin, Zoo, Tombo, Apex, Brutal, Swinger, Baker, Troy, and Neil. So we head up the front here. Through the first straight, there's a nice corner there from Goat. He's perfectly dialed that. Corbin's tapped the wall on exit. It's going to leave him vulnerable, or it might have actually been Zoo.
It was Zoo, yeah, Zoo collected that.
Zoo, yeah. So that's put him behind Humper. And Brutal and Swinger coming up quickly behind him. Make it interesting. Tombo pulls out of the slipstream. Makes a move down the inside. 3 wide. Corbin comes down the middle through, and he makes it through. What a move there by Corbin, but the switchback. Tombo's come out of there, and Goat's on the horn, showing his displeasure, but great move there by Corbin, straight down the middle. Oh, big undercut there by Goat.
A nice
Got
move,
back
Goat.
that position from Corbin. Some aggressive driving early.
Let's hope they don't run out of fuel.
Corbin's
Oh,
back up the inside
Corbin's-
again. Goat's been pushed wide. Humper's now got the run on him down under the inside of the S's, and Zoo's also coming down the inside there. Goat's gone from first to fourth in like a couple of corners. Runs wide there. That's it's been a really interesting set of corners there. Corbin has come out of that roll, but Tombo has got the bit between his teeth, and he's going to try and run away with it.
I'm going to go too wide on that corner, first corner again. Just
Brutal, Zoo and Swinger having a nice little battle through the first complex of corners. Tombo runs a little wide there, out onto the grass, but I think he's okay. But Goat rubbing the back bumper of Apex there as he comes down the inside of the right-hander out of the tunnel. Apex just taps the wall ever so slightly and lets Goat get through. It's back out after Corbin. Oh, Zoo's picked up a half-second penalty as well.
No.
Goat's trying to put a move on.
This is just Tombo rubbing his hands together. He's out to a 1.9 second lead, 2 second lead now. And the guys are all fighting behind him. So it's see you later, fellas. I'm off to the races. We've got 3 wide, 4 wide coming down the back straight. Goat on the inside, can he hold it?
Just.
Yes, very
Just
nice.
made a mistake. Oh.
Glad these guys are fighting because it's keeping me in the race.
Tombo looks like he's had a little bit of a moment there too. He's lost a big chunk of time, so he's had some kind of moment in that
You're a bit
second
slidey.
sector.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
I
lost
think-
like almost a second.
Bruno's just taking his time. He's just going to wait for the Zoo to take his
Oh,
penalty.
got
He's going to fly
tapped.
past.
The penalties really hurt at this track,
Yeah.
right on that exit of that main straight.
Might be able to just get in front of him.
And Swinger makes the move. Lucky it was a penalty.
That's correct.
Hold on to it.
Oh, got someone right out wide there in the grass. I think that might have been Corbin. He's held onto it though.
Zoo and Swinger
Great
having a
bit
bit
of
of
driving there.
a chat together.
Tombo out in front. He's getting chased down by Gotus Maximus and Apex Humper. Corbin's dropped off a little bit to that big run into the grass, and that's put him into the clutches of Brutal. Brutal's made a nice run out of that corner there. Corbin gets a little bit slidey, and I think that's going to leave the door open for Brutal down into the big hairpin.
He's definitely gaining.
Yeah, well, Zoo and Swinger are having a chat side by side, but then here comes Troy right up behind them. He's going to give Zoo a bit of a nudge.
Brutal on the inside of Corbin. Get through there clean. Brutal takes the position.
So he's like, I'd like my position back, please.
Big undercut here. But Brutal sticks to the inside, and he makes the move stick. So now it's going to be up to Corbin to chase him back down on the straight. Goat and Apex are catching Tombo very quickly now. It's down to 8 tenths. It's under a second, so they're going to have some slipstream now, and I think the battle is going to be on very quickly as Mountain Goat does a 2:05.9. That is faster than his quali time by almost a second. So these guys are not mucking around. Brutal holding on to fourth here. Looks like Corbin wasn't able to make a move on him. Zeus picked up
Zeus,
another
another
half-second
penalty.
penalty. He's being consistent. So that's going to put him back into the clutches of Troy and Swinger. But,
Maybe Neil and Baker as well, because they're not too far, only
Oh,
a couple,
fuck.
half a second behind.
oh.
Oh, Andy
Swingers had a
touches the wall.
moment.
Neil's
That's
saying
it for
thank
me.
you.
Get in behind Neil and get some slip.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Big tap on the wall there, on the entrance to the big tunnel.
Yeah, come at last. Yeah.
Baker. It's character building.
There's only one way up, mate. There's only one way.
That's right.
No,
You
it's
can't
the
go
ploy,
backwards.
mate, for race 2.
You know, the logs are all rigged anyway.
If they can
Yeah,
catch
the
up
three-
to Troy and Zoo, they might be able to jump onto that half-second penalty he's got to do.
Yeah.
Tombo, Goat, and Apex are out in front and have got a 5.5 second gap to Brutal.
Could have
So
said
the three
penalties.
guys out in front are cleared out and they're
Smashing
racing
it.
for the podium.
Yeah.
And the guys coming as Goat gets on the horn, lets Tombo know where he is.
Troy's just making a move on Zoo. Does it quite easily. Mind you, up the front. Oh. Brutal's sitting in fifth, but
Corbin's gotten back
cool.
past him, but he's got a half-second penalty. Oh, Apex just drags the wall. That could really hurt him. That could put the two guys in front out of slip, and they could disappear.
Yeah.
Just so easy to tap that wall, and it hurts you so badly up that hill. But yeah, they're just driving away from him now. He's going to have to work really hard to close that gap.
Go Kiwi.
Combo drifts around the big hairpin corner, and it really slows him down. I think Goat had to lift, and that's exactly what Apex wanted. Wants these guys to fight. Mountain Goat takes the lead.
Zoo. She just pulled a move on Troy, moved into sixth, right behind Brutal.
You did? Should we watch it?
They come down
Oh,
to
nicely
the
done.
S's here at the front.
We finished this race yet?
Apex is caught right back up to the back of Tombo here, and he's looking to make a move. Goat's got a small gap, but I think the slipstream is going to put pay to that by the first corner. Can Goat get out and do some more 205s and gap these guys? It's going to be so hard to break away from them.
That penalty didn't hurt Colin too much, actually.
Tombo up the inside, and just can't quite get the nose up there far enough. And Apex is just rubbing his hands together, just waiting for a little mistake. It's going to come down to who can get a run onto the straight. Oh, Goat goes sideways. Might have got a little bit of assistance from Tombo, and that's left Apex with a great run. This could be 3 wide into the hairpin at the end of the straight, as Apex gives Tombo a nudge. It slips in front of Goat. go down the inside on the brakes.
Oh wow.
They all get through there nice and clean, but Apex, I think, just tapped the wall a little bit on exit, just slowed him slightly.
Troy's just putting a move on Brutal.
The hiccups are gone, Viper.
No, they're not.
No, they're still there,
They're
mate.
still
They're
here
still as
then.
annoying as ever, unfortunately.
And Troy just passed Brutal, did he?
He did, made a
Yeah.
nice little move. He's just trying to catch up to Sue now.
Alright.
How was that Zeppelin in your... Oh, you didn't race in VR, Sugar. You didn't get to see that Zeppelin in VR.
No, it didn't.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool in the VR. Tombo, Goat, Apex. Tombo's got a small little gap. It's a half-second gap over the line.
And half second is a lot.
Yeah, not with these cars on the straight, but
Yeah.
you need more than half a second to break away from these guys. So, but he's pushing really hard, and the guys behind are just sitting there waiting to pounce. Little rub on the wall on exit.
Yeah.
He's 110 purple through the first sector, so Tombo is pushing really hard here. He's out to 7/10. This could be the lap. This could be the lap that breaks him away. If he can keep this going, but the two guys behind him are going to work together and push them down the straight. So they're closing in, but I don't know if they're going to close in enough. Apex pulls out, pulls back in.
What porn channel are you watching?
We're watching the swinger from behind video.
Apex's only fans is what I'm on at the moment.
Oh, nicely done by Niels. Slip past Brutal.
Let's watch that, eh?
Brutal's not giving up though. He's right on the back end of Neil. And he's
Go down the inside there into the S's. He's got the run. Nicely done under brakes through the S's.
Right, I missed that,
Tombo's
so
just
we're
going to
watching it again.
swallow him up on the straight. Three wide into the first corner. They're side by side. Who's got the bravest? Oh, Apex
Oh.
has just pulled off a miracle move there. Three wide. Tombo's ended up through there. They're three wide again into the entrance of the tunnel.
I
These
keep wanting to
guys
show
are
a
really
replay,
kicking
but
off.
there's too much action going on. Watch the replay and I missed the next bit of action.
The guys up front, Tombo switches back, Goat runs down the inside to protect that line. These guys have really kicked off now. It's no telling how this could end. Oh, Goat's made a
gone
big
wide.
slide there. He's held on to it, but it really could affect his run into the tunnel on the straight. Tombo's clipped the wall a little. It's going to leave him vulnerable to a move down into the banked hairpin.
Goat's got the run on Humper, so
Neil and
Pulls
Brutal
out.
going through the tunnel and they're just having a bit of a drag off.
Go down the middle,
oh,
three wide. Goats crosses over and down
Nice.
the inside. He's going to make that move.
Oh!
Does that beautifully.
Brutal just gave
That's
Neil
a
a bump.
nice move, but Apex has got the inside of the next corner. Tombo follows him through. These guys are battling.
they're going crazy.
They go crazy
So
at 7 and
funny.
8 as well.
Are they?
Yeah. It looks like a bit of an argy-bargy between Neil and Brutal.
Oh, yeah.
That doesn't sound like those two.
Not at all. No, one lap.
Apex comes down. onto the straight with the lead, taps the wall slightly on exit. I don't know if it's going to slow him down,
Come on, Kiwi.
but the last lap, Apex,
Hold on to it, Kiwi.
Tombo, Goat, who is going to come out on top? This is going to be an epic last lap. It's Tombo. He just followed through there at the moment. It's going to all come down to that last final sector. Who's going to make the run? Who's going to get the move down into the big banked hairpin? Apex is just really pushing super hard here to try and get a gap. Tombo and Goat sitting behind, waiting their opportunity to strike. That's Apex.
Goat goes purple. First sector.
Yeah, Goat. These guys are still pushing really hard.
Yeah.
Oh mate, no,
Oh,
Goat's
no.
in the wall. That's going to put paid to his chances for a victory, I think. It's really going to cost him. He hit the wall really hard. He's dropping really, really fast. Maybe with a big late break into the corner, he might be able to pick up some ground. But Apex, Tombo, Goat, Tombo pulls out. Not far enough down. It's going to come down to the chicane, I think. Apex might have timed his run to perfection. Tombo hits the wall on the exit. I think that's going to let Apex take the victory.
Question is whether Goat can get past Tombo right at the end here.
Goes down into the last chicane, and Apex has drifted that lead out to 3/4 of a second. But second and third are still not decided. Is Goat going to make a lunge? No, he's a little bit too far back. He's going to try and make a run onto the straight, try and draft him before the line. Apex comes down the straight. Has anyone got anything that they can do? It's going to be Apex. Tombo and Mountain Goat. What a race.
That was very close.
0.2 of a second over the line. Corbin in there for 4th, Zoo for 5th, Troy for 6th.
Brutal, Neil and Baker across the line
Neil.
together.
Yeah,
And
cracked
Swinger.
207. So happy.
Wow.
Swinger takes pole for the reverse race. That was
Wow.
entertaining, guys.
It
What
was.
what a fantastic battle. So didn't know where to look. So,
There was action happening everywhere.
Super
it's been the
action
great thing
packed.
about these little Mazdas. They do promote close racing. That's for sure.
Shit. Pardon.
That was a yeah, that was a good.
Apex Humper's got a fastest lap there with a 2:05.5. I think that would have been probably on the last lap. I think.
Yeah, once that fuel comes down, faster lap times.
Not talking about low fuel.
It is a consideration that you have to
Low
take.
fuel or no fuel?
Very low fuel.
You do need to watch your fuel though, don't you?
You do in the second race. Apparently, doing quali laps after you've spun for 16 laps is somewhat way to chew up your fuel. So,
Yeah, so there's no way these guys would be able to race that same pace and still maintain and do it with one tank of fuel. So we're thinking we're going to see a little bit more of a subdued race next.
I think you can get close to those times, but yeah, they're going to be like maybe half a second, 3/4 of a second off a lap, just because they're going to have to sort of pull it back to make that fuel. But
Yeah.
it's just a matter of shifting early and running a higher gear in some corners. But I think these guys will be able to manage it pretty easily.
Look at those lap times. 5.5.
Make sure I've got some intermediate tyres in case it rains.
Yeah,
but
good call.
You don't want you don't want to be caught out.
Yeah, stuck
That
with.
is for sure.
Yep.
The tyres on the little MX-5. I don't think we've had to change a set of tyres all season on these cars.
No.
They don't seem to go through any tyres at all.
It's a real DJ ringtone, that one.
Yeah, I don't know who the weather god this season is, but they must be married because the season's had a longer dry spell than someone who's married.
There has been a bit of a drought in the weather god for the weather god this year, but I'm not disappointed. I can't say I'm not a fan of racing in the rain. So
Oh, I do.
So being in the front, Swinger, what's your strategy here?
Slow. Make them use their fuel to get around me. These cars are slippery. You could just slip all over the track. Accidentally slip into someone around a corner and accidentally find a rock, you know?
accidentally kill a photographer standing on a rock.
Yeah, it's
There's not much workplace health and safety going on at Trial Mountain.
No.
I've got to tell you. You've got
clean racing is the way to let them pass. I don't hold people up who are legitimately quicker.
You've got photographers standing on rocks. You've got guys sitting on the ledge of the tunnel with their legs dangling over the edge of the tunnel. You've got marshals just standing on the side of the track with no fence. I tell ya, it's someone needs to go through that place and sort it out.
Well, it's the 1990s, right?
Commentary. Sugar's in commentary with no pants on.
That's normal.
Yeah.
That's why we don't use cameras for video streaming. We don't want to scare people.
Oh, I'd get
Come on, let's go.
too many fans.
Tell them to tick it off.
Yep.
Nice spin, Neil. Alright.
Call when ready. Has anyone got Tombo's number? Just give him a call.
Yeah.
GTG. So, reverse grid no qualifying for this one, reverse grid race.
Yeah.
I might actually put the car in reverse and drive around. I reckon I might be faster.
OD tried that strategy the other night.
Got in the way of a few people though.
Oh, what's Armin's calling me for?
It's probably telling me to get off the stream with my hiccups.
No, what are you doing? We're in the middle of the stream.
Here we go, 4 lights, 5 lights,
What's that?
and we're off.
Everyone doesn't like the chase game.
Oh, no one likes a chase
Racing
cam.
News.
Yeah,
Swinger
no one likes
is
the chase cam. They've all been painted in the YouTube trend. Stop chase cam.
Oh, okay.
DJ
I'll fix it.
Swinger there is coming around the first one that holds everyone off. Got Baker Boy and Brutal following close behind. Got a nice clean first sector of corners. Got
Haven't we? Actually, nobody's trying to push it a little. Oh, mind you.
Corbin's getting a bit pushy there with Neil. Humper and Zoo all getting choked up. They're 4 wide. Someone's got to lose out there.
I think Apex's lost out there.
Yeah, that was
Goats on
a
the
bit
horn.
messy. Goats on the horn. Neil, the cork in the bottle here at the moment.
Oh,
Corbin's made a good run.
Goats all over the place trying to look for a hole to get through.
Goats already up to 6th place. Neil pulls out from the draft. It's not as easy as you think to draft past these guys. The cars get out from behind the draft and then they just stop. So
Tomboy just cut off Apex.
So Neil is just getting caught in the mid pack of them all coming through here. So he's doing a good job. Corbin and Goda past him. Tombo, Zoo and Apex still trying to get past.
Yeah,
It's getting a little bit messy back there. Zoo and Apex getting having a little bit of a rub there. It's but up the front, GJ Swinger is going to officially lead a lap.
Isn't it a one-lap race? Yeah!
So one lap
Everybody's
led
lining up
for
to-
GJ Swinger. It's this Baker Boy is hot on his heels, followed by Brutal. Goat's up to 4th already. He's the guy on the move. Followed by Corbin. Neil's doing a good job holding off some really fast guys there. Tombo, Zoo, Apex, and Troy all still behind him.
Corbin just
As
picked up a
Zoo
penalty.
picks up another half-second penalty, he is talented at that. And oh no, Neil's
Tombo
got around.
I think Tombo spun him around there.
Yeah, oh, Tombo's getting a little bit pushy. He's nudging Zoo. It's all kicking off here. The reverse grid races are all often quite like this. Someone's picked up a 2-second penalty as well there. Who's that? That's Corbin.
Corbin.
Oh,
Oh,
wow,
Zoo's
that is-
split it off.
That is going to hurt.
Troy's giving Tombo a bit of a hurry up. Coming out of the tunnel.
Brutal's gone from 3rd to 1st. Swinger's still in 2nd, but Mountain Goat, who's on the march, he's already 2nd lap and he's already up to 3rd. So, advantage to Mountain Goat at this early stage because the fast guys are still trying to get past. The Apex is up to 5th, Tombo's down to 8th. Tombo must have had a little bit of a moment there. Mountain Goat goes down the outside, Swinger on the Apex there, on the S's, gets the undercut, makes the move, nicely done. Now he's off after Brutal. But the pack is still very close together. You've got Baker Boy, Apex Humper behind him. He's going to have to work really hard to catch Mountain Goat here.
Goat's only a ringer and he can get shoved off the track, can't he?
He's he certainly is a ringer, that's for sure. But maybe follow him around for a bit and see if he can get faster.
Oh.
Yeah, that'll work.
So Corbin picked up another 2-second penalty.
What? Oh my goodness. Apex makes a move on Baker Boy and gets up to 4th. He's coming after Swinger.
Tombo is closing in.
The 2 championship protagonists here.
Oh, yeah.
If you want
4,000 points between us.
If you want to do a Nicky Lauda, now's your opportunity. It's Brutal and Goat have gotten a little gap there from Swinger. Apex pulls out. Is he able to get the move done? No, not quite this lap.
Whoa, Swinger just
Back in.
cut that move off. So good fending there.
It's very hard to make a move down through this section.
Yeah, I won't be able to hold him off very long.
So he might have got a run on there. He might take down the inside of the S's. Side by side, 3rd and 4th position. Apex gets down the inside. Swinger switch back. Holds
the
the
front.
inside, switch back.
Nah,
No,
just-
he gets through.
And the front goes made a good move on Brutal. It's just taking that lead.
There's one guy you don't want behind you in the slipstream. It's Brutal.
And Brutal's he's coming back with a really good move on.
Yeah,
on
nice
Goat.
move there. Goat pulled out of that. Just let him go. It's nice racing by both guys. But it has let Apex catch up. Goat's on the horn, on the lights. Big wiggle there from Goat into that little right-hander, but he catches it.
He must be listening because he did another little wiggle for you, Viper.
So we got here Brutal out in front. He's got a little lead coming into the straight. We've got
Tombo's poking hard with that Viagra behind me.
yeah, he's tapping on the rear end. He's gotten right up beside there, beside Swinger. He's got a nice little run at him. Should be able to get this move done down on the inside of the banked hairpin. Baker Boy looks down the inside as well.
Yeah, you can keep
Trying
looking.
to take advantage.
Oh, it looks Apex just snuck ahead of Goat on turn 9.
Brutal's doing a great job of holding these guys off. Tombo is just rubbing his hands together. He's like, you hold him up for as long as you can, man. It's
I still
great
expect
racing.
to come last by the time this race is done.
Oh, they sit behind Tombo. You might get him
Who's
on
going
the
to get the
switch.
run down the straight? Brutal's got a little gap. It might be enough to hold him off down the straight.
Might as well give Tombo a bit of a push.
Yeah.
Have some of your Viagra back, mate.
Nicely through the first sector of corners there by all of the drivers so far. Brutal's just eked that lead out to half a second now as Apex and Humper and Goat start fighting. It's exactly what Brutal wants. These guys to get involved and let him get a gap. Tombo's doing a nice job of taking advantage of their fighting too, and he's straight. He's almost onto the back of Humper. He's going to be annoying him with that Viagra very, very soon. But Brutal having a really nice drive here at almost 8/10 clear. So you head down into the big banked hairpin. Tombo catching up nicely. It's going to be 4. There's Tombo goes almost
Oh,
half a
there's
second
another
purple.
touch. Troy and Baker. I think Baker's slowed down
Baker's
through
around.
Dress.
Troy's around.
Oh, gives me a bit of breathing space.
Neil's through. It's like, yeah, it might have been a bit of an incident there, but guys will sort it all out. Zoo's up the back, which I'm really surprised about. He had some really good pace in practice. Might be having hardware issues or something. So
Needs to borrow some of Tombo's sponsor then.
So we've got a group of 4 at the front, then followed by Swinger, and then another group back there, Corbin, and then all the guys that were involved in that early incident. But Brutal doing a great job so far of holding off these 3 really, really fast drivers.
half a second penalty.
Oh. Just pick that up too, Swinger.
We've got Brutal still out in front. He's doing a nice job holding these guys off. It, might be letting him do some donkey work too. Just getting some free speed there in the draft without having to use up some fuel. You do have to manage your fuel a little bit in this race. Just don't do it the way I did it. But it is something you have to keep an eye on. Oh, Apex Hummer down the outside. Big lunge down the outside.
And Goat went on the inside.
Goat's taking advantage there. That mugged Brutal. Apex down the inside. Brutal defends.
Brutal might.
Goat on the switchbacks. Humper's taking
And
it nice.
Tombo's just.
No.
Tombo's on the horn.
Yeah. Half a second penalty there for Swinger. That's going to put him back into the clutches of Corbin.
Oh, here we go. Should we 4 wide on turn 1?
Yeah. Brutal takes the inside.
Brutal did well after he got monstered.
Big slide there from Goat through that first complex of corners. Tombo sticks his nose down the inside of the tunnel curve. But yeah, it's a great race up the front here with these 4 guys. And see if their fighting can let Corbin and Swinger get back into the fight.
We're closing in.
Oh, Brutal's tapped the wall. That's going to leave him vulnerable. Such an easy thing to do. Just tap that rock wall. Tombo pulls out. They can make 2 separate trains. Brutal and Mountain Goat. Tombo and Apex. Brutal goes defensive. Tombo goes little push. Go down the inside. Got 4 wide. Big slide there from Brutal. Big drift.
Well, there's a lot of touching going on.
There's a lot of rubbing going on there, but everything looks pretty clean so far. Mountain Goat, Tom, side by side through the switchback here.
Oh, Apex just pulled out of that
This
one.
fighting is just letting Corbin and Swinger back into the fight. Just another lap with Brutal out in front. Just they can't seem to get the move stuck. But to his credit, he's making that Mazda very wide. Goat gets a nice run out of the corner there. He might be able to pull out of the
If I get close enough, I could just forget to use my brakes and just take all 5 of them out.
Could go bowling. That's an option. It's always an option.
If you could get close enough.
Yeah, well, that's it.
They're still fighting at the front there, so.
Yep. Brutal and Goat have just pulled out a small gap there from Tombo and Apex. But Corbin is right on the back of this pack now. So now it's gone from a battle of 4 to a battle of 5. And Swinger's ranging up as well. So this could very quickly become a battle of 6. Nice close racing. Yep. Go behind there. Can he pull out and make a move? He's got a little bit of distance to Tombo, but this could be another scenario. Apex pushes Tombo. Tombo pushes Goat. Goat pulls out. Goes to the inside. Brutal just cuts the nose off and takes. Switchback action happening. So he's making that VB Mazda very, very wide indeed. Doing a great job not making any mistakes, just putting that car in the right spot, making it really difficult to get
Oh,
past.
CCH has got a second penalty.
Oh no, Corbin,
Oh yeah.
after all that work, he's gonna. Yeah, that would be very frustrating, catching a pack and immediately dropping off due to a penalty. He won't serve it until the next lap, but let's see what he can do. He might be able to cause some mischief. In the meantime, leading pack comes across the line for the 9th lap. 9 of 16. It's been a great race so far. Tombo runs a little bit wide, 2 wheels in the grass.
Oh,
Brutal
Brutal
goes
just-
wide. I'm not sure if he was touched there.
I think it might have been a slight bump in the back.
Yeah, but that's released the pack behind him.
Oh, and
Corbin
Apex just had
moves
to
in front of
walk
Apex. And Brutal gets in front of Apex as well. I'm not sure what's happened there. But Goat and Tombo got a nice little gap there from Corbin. Brutal and Swinger has joined the party. He's on the back of Apex, which is going to help him draft along and maybe get back up to this front pack. Mountain Goat's weaving, trying to break the slipstream, goes defensive down the inside. Tombo on the outside, Corbin thinking about coming up the middle here. Tombo, Mountain Goat defensive on the inside. Corbin with a run. Trying to get as close to the front as he can to minimise the effects of that 1 second penalty. Oh, Goat with a big slide. Now we have a battle of first between six drivers. Tom moves down, tries to move down to the inside. Goes defensive once again. Get the switchback done.
Yeah.
Great racing here by the Div 1 guys.
Cool.
It's going to
Serving
hurt
his
Corbin. He's
penalty.
going to drop to the back of this pack. Go across the line, and it's tenths of a second gap. Tombo, Goat just pulls out of there, gets around there, tries not to lose, and he costs himself a little bit of time there. Very aggressive move. That's given Tombo a little bit of a breather. But what racing by these guys? It's fantastic racing. These Mazdas have really overachieved this season. It's been a great season to watch. So we got Tombo in the lead, Goat, Brutal, Apex. Gonna make a move on Brutal coming down into the banked hairpin. Brutal goes defensive. Swinger's hanging onto the back of this pack for dear life. Corbin's trying to get back onto the pack. We've got Neil in 7th, Troy in 8th, Zoo in 9th, and Baker Boy back in 10th. Those guys not super close together on track, but there's decent gaps between all of them, so they're kind of racing on their own.
Oh shit.
Oh, yeah.
Goat's made a move on Tombo. He's got a little bit of a gap. Can he take the advantage now? 5 laps to go after this one. Sorry. No, 5. Lap 11. Yep. So we got Goat, Tombo, Apex. And then Corbin's caught back up to Brutal and Sweet Pack on their own. So the group of 6 is divided into 2 groups of 3. And the guys from the podium of the first race broken themselves away from the pack and are now going to fight for the podium for the second race. Looks like Corbin might be breaking away from Brutal and Swinger here too. He's got a little bit of a gap. Trying to get back onto that lead pack.
But you're
Yes.
cutting in and out. Oh, yeah.
Too much streaming going on in your house,
Jeez,
mate.
Tombo, Apex has come off worse there. What's happened?
So the stream stopped.
Oh,
This
This.
just no, the stream's open, but we can just see the lobby screen.
so apologies guys, but we'll just keep calling the action.
You have to make sure no one else streams anything in your house while you're hosting the.
We've got Goat and Tombo. Apex about half a second back. Corbin is catching up to these guys. He's doing some really nice laps. He's out on his own, not fighting. 3 guys up the front and continuing to fight. Slow themselves down a little. It's Tombo looks like he's going to make a move down the inside. Yep, moves to the inside down into the banked hairpin. Gets that move done. Goat's keeping it on the outside, and Corbin is right back up with these guys again. So it's going to be a battle pack of 4 very soon for the last 5 laps.
4.
So I think we're back. The stream is back up, so it looks like we've got visuals back again. So thanks for solving that one, Black Sugar. Appreciate that. Just in time for the exciting conclusion of round 8.
Oh,
Corbin down
just
the
made
inside
a
of Tombo
dive.
and Apex. Really good move there, very aggressive, but got it done. And he's on a march. He's been doing some really quick laps.
Surprised Tombo's not on his horn beeping away at him.
He's too busy looking in the mirror and seeing a giant Apex right there.
Don't be pushing me over.
So Goat's got himself a little gap. But Corbin's on the march. He's done like so 3 out of the last 5 laps have been in the 6s. So he is really flying.
Oh, and Apex might just trying to put a move on Tombo. Made it
Gets
stick.
that one done. Brutal and Swinger still having a close battle as well. Swinger looks like he's just dropped off a little in the last few corners, but hopefully can make a good run down the straight.
Yeah, and Troy's catching me because he was 11 seconds behind.
Troy, Neil, Baker Boy, and Zoo with. I think Zoo's just trying to set a record for penalties at this stage. He's got another 1.5 seconds. So, not sure what's going on with Zoo, but he's not having a good race tonight.
And Tombo they just came down the straight. And Tombo's just given Apex a bit of a Viagra push in the back.
Corbin's taken the lead. Another 206. He's flying out there. See if he can get a gap on these guys. He's definitely the fastest out of the top 4 for the last few laps. Apex has put in a 2:05.9 lap before last, but apart from that, Corbin is definitely the faster of the group of 4 so far.
And he's done really well because he's served all those penalties that he had earlier, and he's still made his way up to the front.
He's certainly done a great job as Mountain Goat drives down the inside on the draft there. Apex really pushing hard now as well. Oh, Corbin's wide on the grass. He just holds onto it. Some good driving there. Four wheels on the grass, but oh no, there it is. Yeah, dirty tyres. But holds the position. Gonna have to be careful the next couple of corners because his tyres will be very slippery. This is let go.
And it just, yeah, I was just going to say, Goat's just taking a bit of a gap. Apex is trying to make a move on him.
This is a great early Christmas present for Goat. Apex and Corbin tripping each other up. Tombo getting caught up in that as well, and it's let Goat get a gap. And 3 cars behind him, catching him pretty quickly in the draft. Apex goes defensive down into the banked hairpin. Corbin makes a massive run. I think he might have.
Was there a nudge?
I think there might have been a little bit of a nudge there, and Goat showing his dislike for that move. There, he's on the horn. He's gone from first to fourth, and Apex has taken the lead.
Oh, here comes Goat on Tombo. I don't think he was impressed with that last move.
No, he might have a little bit of red mist happening. Might be trying to get up there with the tiger stripe and get a bit of revenge. It's
all 4 of them are drafting
these
now.
3 guys are pushing each other. Trying to keep up with Apex. That's what happens when you fight. They've gone from doing 206s to 209s. Tombo.
Why would you do that, brutal?
Corbin, Goat. Hostilities resume. Apex runs a little bit wide. Tombo gets through.
Ooh, Apex just touched the wall again. Be careful, the one.
Apex getting slidey. We've got Apex and Corbin out in front with a small gap in between Tombo. It's almost a second now, but it's coming down a little. Mountain Goat goes defensive, Corbin goes defensive down the inside, sweeps back over to the outside. Goat goes down the inside of the banked hairpin corner, he makes the move stick. Switch back by Corbin. Who's got the run up the hill? It's like Corbin's just got his nose in front slightly. These guys have certainly got the bull by the horns now, and they are really going for it. Oh, great dive there by Goat down the inside. Just can't quite get the run on the exit. Coming down to get ready for the last lap. So 2 Kiwis, 2 Aussies. Who's going to take the victory? We've got Corbin, we've got Goat, we've got Tombo, and we've got Apex. Goat moves down to the inside, Corbin goes to block. Mountain Goat comes back again, down the inside, he's got the line, he's going to hold it in there. Oh, there's contact.
And
now
that just
they're 3
opens
wide.
the door for Apex.
Tombo's out on the grass there. 4 wide into the tunnel corner. And we've got 3 wide coming down into the right-hander here. We've got Goat coming out of that corner in the lead, but Corbin's got a massive run on Apex up the hill. It's going to come down to who can get a run on this straight. Who's going to be able to keep their competitors at at bay. Looks like they've all gotten great runs out there. Does anyone clip the wall? Corbin clips the wall. That could put a real dent in the hopes of Corbin there. He's given them a big gap. He's been very aggressive on the brakes, but he might make up some time. Looks like Brutal's getting back in touch with these guys too. Has he got enough to get back up to the front there before the end of the race?
Boys are making a move on Swinger as well. Choi's making it
Mountain
stick.
Goat, Apex, Corbin, Tombo, who's going to take the victory? Coming down to the last final sector, Goat's got the lead. Apex close behind, Corbin and Tombo fighting for the last spot on the podium. Coming down to the last sequence of corners, Goat's got himself a nice little cushion here. It looks like he might take the victory. Apex goes very defensive. Corbin looks like he's made a move. There's been an issue there with something's happened to Apex on the exit of that corner. Corbin's got through. Goat's pulled out there. I'm not sure what's happened there, but Corbin's going to take the victory. No, Tombo's going to take the victory. Tombo, Corbin, and Apex.
Brutal came back nicely too.
Yeah, well, him and I had contact on the hill. We'll have to have a look at that one.
But great racing. What an action-packed race here at Trial Mountain. It's going to be sad to see the Mazdas go. This is the last round. Last round of the Mazdas. They've been a lot of fun, a lot of close racing. And it's been a really, really, really fun season in the Mazdas. Group 3's next week for the final round. And are we at Bathurst for the final round?
No.
No?
We're in Europe.
In Europe.
We are.
Oh, St. Croix C.
How the hell that happened?
Last round of the championship next week. Tune in for all of the action.
Yeah, wow, what a great race. It was not really what we expected, to be fair. Not to have so many of the good drivers up take so long to get up to the front. Brutal doing such a great job holding them off for as long as he did. But yeah, that last few laps was pretty exciting.
Yeah, great race there. Those top 4 or 5 guys were so close for so long. It's been an excellent race, and it's been an excellent series in the Mazdas. It's been a lot of fun.
Yeah. Right. Oh.
But, that's it from us. So big thank you to Swinger for organising the visuals and those awesome graphics. It's been great. A little bit of technical internet issues there, but we got back on track. Thank you to Al, the dad.
Yeah, that's when when your son decides to start downloading Fortnite in the middle of a stream.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Why do you not have a house rule?
Well, we do. My other son
thank
went
you
up
to
and said, "What are you doing?" So yeah, all right. Well,
Thank
it's all
you
over.
to Swinger
Yeah.
for jumping in as well.
Yeah.
See you guys next week.
Yeah. Cool. Okay. See you later, guys.
So,
Catch you later.